Hello there, everybody. It's me, Kay, and welcome to Mobile Suit Gundam Earth Federation versus the Principality of Zeon Deluxe, or just Gundam Federation versus Zeon, as most people refer to it. This is a PS2 port of a popular arcade game that was only in Japan. We got the PS2 port here, and you're going to find it's quite an amazing port for a lot of reasons. We're going to do just a run through the game's campaign, which was exclusive, obviously, to the PS2 game, since it was a 2v2 combat game in Japan, basically. Let's go ahead and start a new game. Your choices are, of course, the Federation or Zeon, but hell with the Federation, we're doing Zeon. The main reason for this is, in my opinion, while this game is really good, and I enjoy it a lot, the Federation has some balance issues near the end of the campaign that make it a little less fun for me, so we're going to do Zeon because they have a lot more suits to work with, too. So that'll be more fun. I like the Zeon designs better anyway. You don't play as anybody of import, you just play as random dude. So let me just put in my name because I am a perfectly random dude. There we go. Alright, and enjoy the intro.
A half-century has passed since Earth began moving its burgeoning population into gigantic, orbiting space colonies. A new home for mankind, where people are born and raised and die. It is the year 0079 of the Universal Century. The cluster of colonies furthest from the Earth, Side 3, proclaimed itself the Principality of Zeon and launched a war of independence against the Earth Federation. Initial fighting lasted over 1 month, and half the human population was lost. People were horrified by the atrocities that had been committed in the name of independence. 8 months had passed since the rebellion began. They were at a stalemate. With half of the population dead, both the Federation and Zeon had lost most of their military forces, and innocent youths were left to fight the war. Unable to gain a decisive victory in its initial battle, the Principality of Zeon lowered mobile suits to Earth to take control over mining territories to secure the vital natural resources for a long war ahead. The Federation's counteroffensive against these Zeon strongholds is about to begin.
Alright, so if you are a fan of Mobile Suit Gundam, you are probably, and aren't familiar with this game or the PS2 era of Gundam games, you are probably shocked right now for several reasons. One being, this is the actual series music, and two, it has English voice acting, which is something that you do not get either of those today in your Western releases of Gundam games. I hope this doesn't get, copyright flagged like a million times. I don't actually think it will, but it might. Anyway, let's get started. Relaying orders from the Zeon homeland. Engage in battle at various sites independently against Federation mobile suits and collect data. Select operation area. Okay. Well, we're not actually engaging against Federation mobile suits yet because they don't have any. Only we do. This is a combat test against mobile suits using a Zaku 1. Destroy targets with machine gun in close combat. Avoid attacks by sidestepping. We've got our default mobile suit. We only use this for this mission. Sometimes your mobile suit is chosen for you. And here we go. This game is the ancient predecessor to the arcade fighting game series Gundam Versus, which you may or may not be familiar with. It is still running to this day. Combat is straightforward and simple. You move, you fire, you can also melee as needed. Right now we're just testing what will become our mobile suit as a brand new pilot. Against these very, very probably torn up Zakus that were going to be scrapped anyway. If you get knocked down, you'll notice you turn yellow there, the crosshair. That means you can't actually be damaged for a brief period so that your mobile suit can move and get back up. We get the same special bonus there. So it's fair ultimately. You don't want to just get ganked on the ground because the game's AI absolutely would be happy to do so to you. You do have quite a lot of ammo in your gun. You cannot reload it until it's out of ammo, I believe, for the Zaku 1. Different mobile suits have very different specifications to their weaponry. I believe you can only reload this automatically when it runs out of ammo. Enter the battlefield so I can fight you. There we go. I have those too, by the way. I can throw grenades. They're called crackers. They do respectable damage if you catch somebody with pretty much all of it. Ow. Fighting is about positioning, essentially, in this game. You want to be in a spot where you're lined up in such a way that the enemy has trouble avoiding your shots. You also notice I shot down one of his bazooka rounds. That's important. Bazookas do fire powerful shots, but they can be destroyed by bullets or beams or anything else hitting them. And that's it. That's all you need to know. We'll be getting into the game proper now. It's a nice little just run around tutorial to see how things work. We got 8 kills, took 128 seconds, that's fine. Alright, so as the game progresses, we'll be able to choose where we want to go. We have, for being a random soldier, we have a shocking amount of autonomy. Guess we're an independent unit. I can go into space. Attack the enemy fleet. We won't do that just yet. I think I'll stay on Earth because I believe I can get something else down here. Ambush enemy ground force in transit. Be careful of the battleship cannons and attack from its blind spot. We need to destroy the enemy's Big Tray. Big Tray is like a land battleship, essentially, that the Federation uses as command posts. And we have a choice of 2 Zaku's. The reason that we have multiple of the same suit is because they take damage, and they are damaged between missions, so you can't be using the same one over and over. You do need to spread out your variety a little bit. Fortunately, as Zeon, we get a ton of different mobile suits, so we should be fine. Just destroy the Federation's absolutely hopeless little tanks. In huge numbers like this, they would actually be a threat canonically, but they're not cutting it here, as you can see. You can also just shoulder tackle them if you want to be mean. They don't have much hope against you. Alright, here comes Big Tray. All of its tank escort is gone. Maybe don't stand directly in front of it where the big-ass cannons are. It's got some side cannons as well, but they're slow pivoting, and there is a blind spot right here. Oh, they've got jets trying to bombard me too. I could shoot those down if I really wanted, but they don't matter. As you see, I just blind spot the Big Tray. Easy kill. Big Tray has a terrible blind spot there. Right behind the command deck. Okay, there we go. And we got a new type rank. That's just like, you did so well, we're giving you a letter grade. You don't often get those unless you do really well. Received a prototype Zaku 2 mobile suit. It is a unit with enhancements to the Zaku 1 design. Yeah. And that's what I wanted for this mission, because the Zaku 2 is a little better. So we're going to take out our brand new Zaku 2. You can see one of our Zaku's is damaged. If we went out, it would have that much health now. They heal some of their damage between missions. And we can take an ally with us for this one. Friend will be in our undamaged Zaku 1. They will also accumulate damage in their mobile suit. But the AI is decently good at fighting in this, so it's good to give them something at least passively good so that they can really help out. I've seen cases where the AI did considerably better than I did, so it's time to demonstrate why the Federation needed mobile suits as we begin our assault on their fleet. Because if you ain't got mobile suits, boy oh boy are you not doing good against them. As this Salamis here is going to prove. They're called Salamis, but I like to call them Salamis because they're spelled the same way. And here I come to get you. And goodbye. Another Magellan. There's their bigger ship. The Salamis is a bit weaker. Of course, they have no mobile suits, and these ships are just battleships. They're not meant to carry mobile suits or anything. Much later in the war, they will develop versions of them and retrofit them to carry mobile suits, because everything is mobile suits after a certain point. For reasons that should be very clear right now. As they say in an episode of Stardust Memory, we'll show them what happens to a fleet that's been stripped of its mobile suits. That's what happens to a fleet that's been stripped of its mobile suits. They all die. There was a big battle just a bit before this period in the story that happens off camera called the Battle of Loom, where the Federation fights mobile suits for the first time, and they get absolutely plastered. They lose a massive percentage of their space fleet, and that's why Zeon is ahead of them right now. Received a new bazooka for the Zaku 1. Hell yeah. I love the bazooka. An allied unit had infiltrated Side 7 to scout the Federation's V project is under fire from a mobile suit-type weapon. Rescue the allied unit. Okay. We can do that. All we gotta do is let the Zaku get out. I'll be taking my Zaku 1 with a bazooka. Teammate can have Zaku 2. It's a little damaged, but they'll get some use out of it. It's fine. You want to try to avoid damage where you can, because it does stick with you for a while. Okay, we just gotta let that Zaku up ahead of us essentially escape the map. But of course, there's enemies in the way trying to prevent that. Like this gun cannon here. That is a Federation mobile suit, a prototype. Let's try and take it out so that our teammate can escape. We do a lot of damage, as you can see. And I wish my teammate would get out of the way of all my shots. Goodbye. Got him while he was meleeing my teammate there. And the gun cannon's down, but the gun tank is more of a bombardment weapon, so it's staying in the back there. And it's also quite damn sturdy, as you can see. But if you can get up on it, it's not really capable of defending itself effectively. At least in the hands of the AI. In the hands of a player, this thing's outrageous. There we go. And our dude is away. He got away just as we finished off the gun tank, but with nothing fighting him, he was able to just freely run for it. There we go. Those little test versions are scary, but they're nothing on what we'll get later. Received a Zaku 1 mobile suit. It no longer is the mainstay of our forces, but it is still in active duty. Yes, it is. Alright, we have confirmed that the purpose of the Federation's V project is to develop mobile suits, scout the V project with allied unit, and gather as much data. Alright? Gather as much data. Alright, so, there's a star next to this new Zaku 1 that I got. And you'll notice this one's so damaged that it's just not usable right now. It will have to be repaired. It will take a while. This Zaku 1 is upgraded. That's what that star means. The number of stars corresponds to the number of upgrades. It has more health. It does a little more damage. It has more ammo in each magazine before it has to reload. It has a little more armor usually, so it takes less damage. These are just better in every way. They are your friend. You definitely want these where you can. You want to use these where you can. I'm sorry. I'm skipping words like the game is now. Whee! Where was I launching from that I'm in the colony anyway? That's weird. Oh, there's another gun tank. For some reason, this one gun tank and this one gun tank alone is obsessed with being right there. And it will always try to climb up there. Yeah, gun tank can't do much point blank if the AI is controlling it. It does not have a ton of hope. There we go.
5 times more energy.
Unfortunately, someone is in this mobile suit that's important. Their name is Amuro Ray, and they are the protagonist of the series. And you can see what happens. So what we need to do is run away, because we are nothing to him. He is in the Gundam that this series is named for, and that mobile suit will murder us. So just get away from it and hide like a little pissy baby coward. Because if he gets you, he'll one-shot you. knock him down. You can't possibly kill him. He has just almost infinite health. It's just your introduction to, hey, avoid that kid with the curly little Jufro in the white mech. He will murder you. Why did he have that hairstyle? He's like half Canadian, half Japanese. So, weird choice. Alright, message for Rear Admiral Cassilia Zabi.
This is Cassilia. Rather good work. I will remember it.
This Cobra-looking motherfucker here is not a G.I. Joe villain. She is our boss. Alright, so our options are Odessa or Belfast. What is Belfast? Attack Federation base. Destroy the base's defenses. The enemy lock-on sign will alert you to... Yeah, it's just more tutorial. Or Odessa. We want you to be a test pilot for the testing of the ground combat mobile suit Goof, currently under development. Yes, I would love to test the Goof, because the Goof is really good in this game. This is the Goof. It is no Zaku, boy. No Zaku. This thing is a kind of gigantic waste of resources militarily, in my opinion, because it's an anti-mobile suit before mobile suits were a thing for the enemy team. But it has a great design. It's just a much angrier looking Zaku, practically, but it's really good. It's got built-in literal finger guns in its left hand there, which, that's good, because that hand is not really capable of doing anything else but firing the gun. I don't know why they didn't give it just a hand that could hold a gun, like the Zaku machine gun, but whatever. We do what we do. I guess this way it can't really be disarmed, or it always at least has its weapon built in. I guess it could be disarmed, technically, like the old-fashioned way. It has another built-in weapon, too, the Heat Rod, which is this electrified tendril that can shoot out of its other arm. That other arm does have a normal hand and can hold weapons. So, this mobile suit mostly is built-in weaponry and close-quarters combat. It's very, very good at it. But my favorite is this Heat Saber. It's a big slab of metal that gets very hot and is designed to cut through metal very fast. But whereas most people have a 2-hit melee combo, the Goof gets a third. Because he's specialized in melee. Yeah, there we go. You see 1, 2, 3, and if you hit with the whole combo, woo, you will do some damage. Not that you need to worry about it, because it already does a ton of damage, and most weak mobile suits like these Zaku ones, they go down immediately when hit. Oh, you jumped just in time, friend. Oh, that bazooka shot saved your ass, too. There you go. One hit right there is my get up, like wake up Shoryuken nearly killed him. So yeah, this is a suit about getting where you're getting so that you can hit them. If you're not wanting to melee them like that, you can heat rod them, and that works too. Heat rod's amazing. As you can see, it's a one-shot for a lot of weak suits. And it comes out fast, and it has a big nice swingy arc on the second hit. We'll be using the Goof a lot in ground combat. It can't be taken into space because it doesn't have actual, like, verniers. It just has thrusters to lift it off for jumps. Received a new model Goof mobile suit. It is a unit only for ground combat, developed for close combat. Really good at it, even though it technically probably should never have been made. I just don't see the point in a suit designed to counter a weapon that didn't exist yet. It also didn't counter. In case you were wondering, it didn't work. Because the Federation's mobile suit was just one of a kind and absolutely bullshit cracked. Alright, let's take on this base. We will take our Goof for this. And our teammate will get a regular Zaku one with a machine gun, because I don't want him potentially bazookaing into melee. I don't mind if I take a stray machine gun bullet, but I'd rather not get hit in the side with a bazooka round and get knocked down when I'm trying to melee somebody. Alright, let's attack this Federation base. We're going to see our first Federation mobile suits. Like the first real deal ones, not the story ones. The GM ground type. GM stands for Gundam Mass Production. They are a much cheaper, weaker version of the Gundam that we just ran away from. Optimized for ground combat. Let me show you what optimized for ground combat looks like, fuckers. These were not commonplace at this point. The game is taking a few liberties to give us some actual mobile suits to fight, because obviously it would get a little boring otherwise. Teammate is aggressive as all hell. They are always bloodthirsty. You can change their orders. I can set them to be far away from me, nearby me, back me up and attack the guy I'm attacking, hide, or just do whatever you feel like. Whatever you feel like usually works quite well. And yeah, close quarters combat, ground combat. Oh boy. Not the best at it compared to me. Friendly fire is a thing. Enemies will hit each other. Teammates can hit each other too. I've seen enemies kill each other accidentally. Wow, I hit him with just the final hit in that combo because he was in his invincibility for just landing into the fight. And he died from that one hit. God, the goof is fun to use. I did take a little nick from, I think, a nearby explosion or something, so I've taken 3 damage, but that doesn't really matter. That is a ground Gundam, not a ground GM. That is a Gundam optimized for ground use and is a essentially limited production model that they made like 32 or so of. They're not that tough. They can be tough in the higher difficulty missions, which we'll get into, but they're not that big a deal. The actual Gundam is the one you should be terrified of. Most of the other Federation mobile suits, you probably will have something as good as or better than when you see them. The Federation has succeeded in developing and producing mobile suits and is sending them to the battlefront. Battles are predicted to intensify. Yeah, no more of us bullying tanks and planes and shit. We now have to actually try. Like any transports passing through the city. Carefully monitor radar to not let any transports escape. Beware of escorting mobile suits. We'll get to you. Now I want to rescue the gal. Let's see here. Test a new model amphibious mobile suit. Yes, okay. We want you to be a test pilot in the testing of the new model amphibious mobile suit GOG. The target is the enemy unit in Belfast base. Yes, I get to test a new mobile suit? Absolutely. I'm launching in my GOG. My teammate will take my Zaku 1 with the 1 star, and you will have the machine gun. So we'll use my upgraded Zaku 1 for friend there, but we get the GOG. The GOG is love. The GOG is a giant walking meme to fans of the series. It has a gigantic beam scattergun in its chest that is water-cooled, so it needs to use it in the water canonically, but you can use it on land here because the game didn't care. And it's filled with torpedoes that we can also launch at will. Or at anybody. All Type 61 tanks. I don't know why it's referred to in the multiple there. It should be referred to as in the none now, because I just blew it the fuck up. Shoot me in the back, I don't give a damn. I'm the fucking GOG. I have more health than God. I love that gun because you will hit people who are even dodging at certain distances. Come here, my friend. I have something to give you. It is my hands. Ow. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna get you. Smack. Yeah, the GOG just slaps you with his big, meaty claws. Looks like something Dr. Eggman would build. This is like his personal mobile suit or something. I actually have a GOG in another game that I've custom painted to be Dr. Robotnik colors. But it always struck me as like, this is like just the boss of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Smack. Which, I mean, it may very well be. Gundam is like the most influential franchise in Japan, probably. It's even more than the equivalent of Star Wars here in the US. Alright, there's a ground Gundam. We're just gonna poop some torpedoes out at him. Oh, teammate jumped right in front of that. Oh, hey. Hi there. I'm GOG. I'm slow as shit, but look how much of a pounding I've taken and not given a damn. Goodbye. Yes, I slapped his shield out of his hands. If you get hit directly on a shield and you're holding a shield, the shield will be destroyed, but you'll take no damage. Some shields, you'll get like half of it blown off because it's got basically 2 bars. Oh, I'm out of ammo in my torpedoes. Hi. There you go. There we go, all reloaded. Get out of my way, teammate. What are you doing? Why are you there? Okay, there we go. He got him for me. GOG is love. It's just a big trundling death machine that has no nuance or skill involved. It's meant for underwater combat, but it works just fine on land. It gets the job done real good. You will see me play poorly in the GOG several times here. Received a new model GOG. It is an amphibious mobile suit, able to fight both on ground and underwater. Prototype amphibious Zagok mobile suit. It is equipped with claws and beam weapons on both arms and has scored highly in our tests. Yeah, that's another amphibious mobile suit. We had a choice of doing either of the test missions there, but we ended up doing well and got both units, so that's fine. Forces requesting reinforcements. Prototype mobile suits undergoing testing are being attacked. Protect the prototype unit and destroy the enemy. We may get to that in a moment. Let's go up to space. Nothing in space right now. We had space missions, but they've passed. Essentially, you can take like a choice of where you go and other missions close and open. You can follow the story of the anime even if you want by choosing the right missions, but I'm absolutely not going to do that because it makes you fight the Gundam over and over, and I'm not a story character. So my ass is grass if I fight the Gundam. Let's go help the testing of the new mobile suit Dom, and we'll sort in our goof to help them out because that should work. Actually, let me see. What else is Zaku? Machine gun and bazooka. Machine gun, bazooka. Okay, I don't have the gun that I really like for the Zaku yet. I was gonna say, if I get the gun that I really, really want, I'll switch to the Zaku because they have another weapon that I love. Alright, so we have a new mobile suit prototype being tested, the Dom. There it is. It's purple and it's glorious. It's also my husband's favorite mobile suit. Maybe. I think we both kind of love the Comfort a little too much, but it's up there. I just need to protect it from the other mobile suits that the Federation is using to attack it, because I guess they discovered the test, and they're like, well, let's destroy that prototype, because we don't need more mobile suits in our lives. Yep. Hi. Thank you for knocking him into my heat rod there, Dom. Appreciate that. You're a good teammate already. You're not even my teammate. If I get a Dom out of this, I'll be very thrilled, because they're quite good. Alright, that's how you want to do it? Fine. There you go, buddy. Take that. We just got to deplete that health bar of the enemy, like, collective attack force there. Oh, ground Gundam. Alright, well. Yeah, that's what you get. Don't think much of them. Another Gundam? Yep. Ooh, caught me with his bazooka. Well, he will now perish. Goodbye. Ow. A little too short range for that one. Gotcha. Shoulder tackle to the reactor on the back. That'll work. Okay, just one more enemy kill should do it, and our Dom is in great shape, so we're not worried. Another Gundam, okay. Sometimes even the machine guns can knock them down if you hit them while they're flying. Got him. There we go. God, I love using the goof. It's just so effective at its range. Pretty much shit at long range, as you've seen. The machine gun is not that great. That'll do. Evaded half the attacks directed at me, that's fine. See, the Magella attack tank cannon is a new weapon for the Zaku 2. There we go. That's what I wanted. Let's go to Seattle and do this. We'll attack those Medea transports. Tips Fedora. Medea. Yeah, give me the Magella top cannon. This is actually the main battle tank for Zeon Force's cannon, just refit to be gripped by a Zaku. In case the tank gets destroyed, but the cannon's still good, a Zaku can just be like, you know what? Just refit that and I'll take it into battle now. Teammate will be Zagak. No, teammate can have the good Zaku again, and we'll give them a bazooka for this one. Alright, this is a tank gun. As I said, you're going to see it work pretty well. Don't take the goof for this, because these Medea are flying transports. They're not ground transport craft. They fly. And the goof does not like flying things. Blam! Boop! Blam! Goodbye. It's damaging. Oh, never mind. Friend got that one. Good job, friend. Whee! It fires a big old fuck-off cannon round that does a ton of damage if it hits. It's got a bit of an arc to it. It will try to hit for you. There's a degree of auto-targeting. Get out of my way. Boom. Goodbye. There's another one down. We need 3 more before 5 escape. Oh, right in the leg. Come to daddy. Come to me. Goodbye. Oh, right in the front end, too, the cockpit. Oh, that ground combat Gundam has some kind of long rifle, too. Well, he won't be using that building as cover any longer, I see. There we go. I tagged him with one while he's fighting my friend there. Oh, got him. Nice. And friend blasted that Medea that was coming in. Come here. Goodbye. Oop. And that's why I want that gun, because it makes a lot of these kinds of missions easy, because damn does the Magella top cannon do a lot of damage. It being so named because it is the top of the Magella tank, which is their tank. Has a weird-ass tank that separates into a top and a bottom half. The top flies around as like a fighter and has the big gun, and then the bottom half has like Vulcans and is just trundling around on the ground. This was the 70s, 1979 this came out, the anime, and so it's weird.
Have you heard of the term new type? Apparently the Federation battleship Trojan Horse is one of these new type units.
Okay.
Get close to the Trojan Horse and gather as much data as possible.
No.
I am counting on you.
I will not be doing that. I will be avoiding them as much as possible because they will get me killed. Let's see, what is this mission? Enemy units blocking the path of the Gao attack carrier. Confirm position of the Gao on radar and guard it from enemy fire. I'm not really worried about that. I will go do this mission. Unit directly under Captain Garma Zabi. The Zabi family are the leaders of Zeon. He is in a battle with new enemy mobile suits. Support allied forces to destroy enemy mobile suits. Yeah, unfortunately, Amuro and his Gundam are gonna be here. I can smell the angst from a mile away, but I will take my damage to Zaku 2 with its Magella top cannon because I really just need that right now. I can at least shoot at Amuro from very far away and hopefully not get one shot by his fucking beam gun. Because he does have like a battleship cannon for a rifle.
There's no reason why you should go out there. Thanks for your concern, but I have to consider what my sister might think.
These are Magellas. You can see how they separated the neck there.
Dharma unit launch!
Very weird weaponry. Excuse me, tanks. I'll be going on now.
I don't want to be laughed at for my promotion because of my father's influence.
There's a story character in Kai. He is one of the Trojan Horse pilot, his mobile suit team. It's actually called White Base, but the Zeon forces don't know what the hell it's called, so they just refer to it as the Trojan horse because it looks like, oh, yeah, this is the problem you run into right here. Yeah, so Federation mobile suits are cracked. The non-mass production ones, and the ones belonging to story characters. But I think I've illustrated why you want to avoid white base, and we won't be doing that anymore. So now our options are different, because we failed that mission miserably. Join operation with allied forces, help the mobile armor Adzam attack enemy units, guard the Adzam and destroy enemy mobile suits. This I can do. Yeah, my Zaku 2 is just trashed right now. We can't use it at all. Let's take our goof for this. The Adzam is the dumbest piece of shit ever. It is almost unusable by a human player. This thing, it floats around, and it drops these little things called Adzam leaders. They're like electrified cages that do a shit ton of damage, but you can't hit jack with them. And that's its weaponry. Like, yeah, no joke. It just kind of tries to drop cages on you mousetrap style. It just shocked the piss out of me, because that's what it does. It drops them on you, usually. I'm just incensed at its existence. It is the worst teammate. It is almost impossible to use if you play as it. You will never hit anything with it, because nothing will just stand still and let you drop that on them, except me, because I'm trying to So I'm trying to melee these guys that he's targeting. Just don't let them kill it, which is fine, because it has a bajillion-T health, and it's flying around, so they can't ever seem to actually land hits on it. It does have some cannons on the side, but you can't aim them. And it's not pivoting to fire them, it's just firing whatever. It's incredibly poorly implemented. I would be terrified of anybody who actually is good with that thing. Not in like the I'm in awe of your skills way, I'm just horrified you probably like eat children. There's a gun tank. You know, a little something tougher, but it's not a story-piloted gun tank, so it's fine. We'll just shoot it to death as we approach. That is the only thing those finger guns are good for, is just firing at something while you're approaching it. Or shooting at something in the air that's annoying, like a little jet or something silly.
Hit him!
Did you just drop an Adzam leader at me? No, okay, good. Also, you can shoot, if the Adzam leaders get hit, they just get destroyed instantly. So, oh my god, what? You're not even aiming it at them! That was coming at me! Why are you shooting them at me for? Why are you doing me? The pilot of that Adzam Makuve is just the worst. Canonically, it makes sense that he would just probably team kill me, because he was just a terrible, self-interested prick. There we go. Alright, we've got him. That went pretty smoothly despite getting hit by the Adzam leader one time because Makuve is a dickhead. We are A-okay, I think. Yes, good. Now then. Zaku 1 type mobile suit is an old type, but it is enhanced. Okay, so we have a better version of the Zaku 1 now. Let's go to New York. The Gao attack carrier is receiving enemy fire from the ground. Guard the Gao and destroy enemy units. That's basically their big flying battleship. Carries mobile suits into battle and has big cannons. I will take this upgraded Zaku 1. You can see how much my Zaku 2 is repaired now. Not much per battle. It takes about 3 or 4 battles to fully repair a wrecked mobile suit. I'll take the bazooka. My teammate can enjoy the great taste of GOG. We'll see how he does with it. You will never see me willingly pilot the Adzam. I just will not do it. Okay, so this is just take out mobile suits, deplete the Federation's reinforcement bar there before you run out of Gao health. We'll see the Gao going by somewhere. It's big. Can't miss it once it's actually moving around somewhere. I think it's above us right about now. Oh, knocked him off the damn building. It's a big purple warplane. You'll probably spot it at some point in the distance. Oh, there it is. There it is going around up there. Yeah. We just gotta let them not shoot it. But much like the Adzam, it's ungodly hard for the AI to hit flying things that are moving around. So you're really in no danger. Like, some of the ground combat Gundams that have the 4-tube missile launcher or 6-tube missile launcher, they can hit it because those have ridiculous, like, turning. But it's not super likely that they could kill it before we wipe out their forces. There we go. Bazooka two-shots most of the weaker Federation mobile suits at this difficulty. Difficulty's going to go up as the war ramps on, as mobile suits get better and better. But right now, the bazooka gets the job done wonderfully. Oh, he was right in the air for it. He just presented. That Gundam's flying around up there trying to hit the Gao. Come down here so I can hit you. Boom. Oh, right in the back. Got him just as his invincibility stopped from getting up. That was beautiful. No, you don't. You won't see me give orders to my teammate very often, by the way, because it's usually not needed. My teammate's quite fine just on normal, just dealing with shit. Occasionally I'll switch him to backup or far, usually, to go get things that I'm not worried about. Oh, nice. Backhanded him. That'll work. Those little diddly-doo with the caution sign are showing me a direction that I'm being targeted from, basically. That GM is fucked, wow. Oh, he's leaving. He's trying to run away. There we go. The homing on my bazooka got him. Oh! Oh shit, he's got a long rifle, that Gundam. Let's go ahead and take him down, because he can actually hit the Gao, and he can certainly hit me from way far away, too. Ooh, oh, that shot nearly got me. Always remember, you can sidestep dodge, and that'll get you away from a shot, but usually if you're moving side to side, you can kind of get away from them, too. Oh, there we go. Good hit on him. Only downside of the bazooka is direct hits tend to knock people down, which means they get their little roll time bonus to get back up and everything, so it can take a while. Machine guns don't generally knock you over unless you're airborne and take a big barrage of them at once. Everything the GOG does knocks things down, though, because it's the GOG. That went pretty well. The Gao was barely even touched. I think it took a missile or two, but it was fine. Receive leg-mounted missile pods as a new weapon for the Zaku 2. I love those. Those are great. So we still got the Himalayas mission, or we could go to New York. New enemy ship, the Trojan Horse, has escaped and is hiding in the city. Search for the Trojan Horse with allied mobile suits and monitor it for the allotted time. Okay, so we lose if Shard, who's the main villain of the story, at least as far as White Base is concerned. If he's destroyed or we are. Yeah, well. You know what's going to happen to us, though. Do I want to do this to myself? I will do it because I like you all a lot, even though I know I'm going to get blasted to hell. By the way, the missile pods there. You get a machine gun as your default weapon with leg-mounted missile pods. They're good. They're perfectly good. I'm going to take the Zagak, because we haven't used it yet. And New York is on the coast.
May
So.
the glory of victory be yours.
Let's see what we can do. Seize Zaku 2. Okay, so Char is up ahead with us. He is really good. I mean, he can certainly fight. With little beam weapons in our hands. And we fire torpedoes out of our head. You can fight White Base if you want. You're not doing much to it, but we are actually moving its health bar. So, I think if you were able to get just the right situation here, you might be able to do something. But yeah, I'm just going to punch White Base a bunch with my claws while Char fights, because Char cannot possibly lose. He is way better than them. However, I don't want to have my back showing to any mobile suits on this mission, because they will shoot me in the back and I'll die. Yeah, this is the mission for me. I ain't doing shit, man. I'll just punch white base in the back. They can have fun out there.
Slow. Not yet.
Yeah, now he's fighting Amuro and Kai, and Amuro's got the Gundam, so I don't want to fuck with that. I'm not a story character. It ain't my pay grade.
Trojan horse. Hey, Garma. Blame this on the misfortune of your birth. What? Misfortune? You were indeed a very good friend to me. Don't take it personally. You can thank your father for this. You double-crossed me, Char?
And now, of course,
I am a son of the zombie
Garma's
family,
gonna die.
and I will go down in glory. Glory to the principality of Zeon!
his Gao attack carrier tries to make a suicide run on white base because Char told him the wrong information about where it was. He gets caught out of position and gets blown up. Because Char's actually not on the side of the zombie family. He hates them. They killed his dad, even if they don't know it. And I get a new type rank B for punching white base in the ass the entire time. That's great. So yeah, we witnessed a bit of story, but we don't care because it doesn't concern us. Back to Seattle. Test pilot of the new ground combat mobile suit Dom. Hell yes. I'm so excited I can't even talk. I love the Dom. This is a great mobile suit. Hell yes. I will happily test this. Give me one. Give me one right now. These don't walk. They actually glide on hover jets in their big, wide, goofy feet. And they carry a fantastic bazooka. As you can see, it's good. It didn't knock him down either. I think his shield caught part of it. This thing is great. That one knocked him down. It can fire while moving really effortlessly. It can weave out of shots. It's just, oh my god, just everything about it is wonderful. Oh, you see his shield took that. You saw it fly off there. Good luck hitting people in DOMs. They are a pain in the ass to fight. If you are on the Federation side and have to, it blows. Downside to Dom, this is their weapon. They have that heat saber on their back, which is alright for what it does. I will show you. Ooh, that Jeep's equipped with a beam rifle. Shit. Get out of here with that. Oh, that Gundam's equipped with a beam rifle too. But yeah, you have a decent melee attack with this thing. You have this little guy right here, the Flasher. It's just designed to blind the enemy. I don't think it does anything. If I'm being honest with you, I have never seen this actually do something. I'm not sure it does. I've been hit with it before as a player, and I don't think it did anything to me. I think it's just there for fun. Whee! You can just be shiny for a moment. It's just meant to be like a flash emitter in the chest that's supposed to blind the enemy pilot temporarily. Ow. Oh, I got shot in the ass, actually. Doms have a respectable health bar, too, you'll notice, and good armor. If you time your shots with the Dom while the enemy's like about to land from a jump or is moving away from you at the right angle where they're not going to dodge, you can just pretty much fight mobile suits on the ground with impunity here. You're only vulnerable when you're making like a U-turn. Because everybody shoots at where you are, not where you're about to be. The Dom is just sick nasty, and I hope I get one now. Please give me one game. Please. Yeah! I received a new model Dom mobile suit for ground combat. This unit allows for high mobility combat by hovering. State funeral for Captain Garma Zabi, commander of the Earth Forces, who died honorably in battle. Commander Garen Zabi's speech.
We have lost a hero to our glorious and noble cause. But does this foreshadow our defeat? No! It is a new beginning. Compared to the Earth Federation, the national resources of Zeon are less than 1/30th. Despite this major difference, how is it that we've been able to fight for so long? My people, it is because our goal in this war is a righteous one. You of all understand this the best. We were driven from Earth and forced to become colonists in space. For 50 years, a handful of elites on Earth have extended control of the Earth Federation into space. How many times has the Federation quashed our demands for freedom? As long as we, the Principality of Zeon, fight for this sacred cause, God will not abandon us. My beloved brother, Garma Zabi, was sacrificed. Why? History demands that we, the chosen nation, must dominate this new age. We must not become complacent, and we must bring an end to this stalemate. Together, we have struggled in the harsh life of space and built this new culture on which we stand. Zeon Daikun said that the rebirth of man would begin with us, those who live in space. However, the arrogant worms of the Earth Federation claim that they are the ones to control mankind and resist this renaissance. Many of you have lost fathers and sons to the Federation's senseless resistance. You must keep this sadness and hatred alive within you. My brother Garma Zabi has shown us these virtues through his own valiant sacrifice. We must gather this hatred and crush the Federation. For true victory is within our grasp. Victory is the ultimate vindication to all of those who have sacrificed their lives in this conflict. My people, rise and transform your sorrow into anger. Never forget that we, the citizens of Zeon, are the chosen. We, the superior race, shall save mankind. Hail, Zeon!
Okay, so yeah, basically all of this is a smokescreen for Giran Zabi's space Nazi shit. Like, he does not care about independence so much as just wiping out people who are not of space. Let's see. Reports from intelligence. The Federation seems to be planning a major counteroffensive operation in Europe. Be careful of the Federation's movements. We can go up into space now for a while. Let's go do some space combat. A Musai-class light cruiser is under enemy fire. Protect the cruiser for the allotted time. We could do that. We haven't seen Federation space weaponry yet, so... Notice, no Goof, no Dom, no Gog, no Zagok. Those are grayed out. They're not for space combat. You have to use space combat-capable mobile suits. So we will take our good Zaku 2 with the bazooka, and our teammate will take our good Zaku 1 with the bazooka. Let's see what the Federation brings to the table in outer space, shall we?
Until we pick up the Komusai, this ship cannot move from this position. Requesting cover for this ship.
A Komusai is the little landing craft that comes with the Musai. This is a ball. It's a space work pod outfitted with a big fucking cannon. It is the Federation's mainline weapon because they just don't have anything. But it's quite capable of hurting things. It's just not very good. We shot each other's projectile out of the air. Oh! Knocked away from it. That is an actual GM. These are the real deal ones, the mass-produced Gundams. They are capable of hurting you. They are an actual serious weapon that well outperforms the Zaku 1, and the Zaku 2 for that matter. Be careful with these early on. They are surprisingly dangerous. They have a beam weapon. Beams are scary in this universe, believe me. Anything with a beam weapon can seriously damage you. And unlike projectile weapons, it will fire through a missile, blow it up, and keep going and get your ass. They also have a beam saber as a melee weapon, whereas I just have my fist. So, they're bad at any distance. Gun cannons are a specialty suit, limited production, that are even better. We want to watch out for them. As you can see, it has a ton of health. Ow! Ball shot me in the ass. Okay. There we go. Got him in the back. That was a good hit. Teammate's doing good with that bazooka. Got it. Okay. Try not to hit your Musai if you can help it, because it does take damage from you. But if they're right up on it, you don't have a lot of choice but to shoot. Ooh, I dodged his shoulder cannons.
Under enemy attack, requesting backup.
out of ammo and everything. God.
Under enemy attack, requesting backup.
Okay, I got my ammo back at least. Boom, got him. Okay, perfect. Goodbye, ball. The balls are pretty much flying coffins. The GMs are an actual realistic threat to us.
Under enemy attack.
Got him. Ha. Okay, 10 more seconds. Musai's more than well enough to survive here. Oh, we got wombo comboed by both of us at once and didn't have time to, like, roll away with his invincibility time. He just took 2 hits immediately. Alright. I assume the Komosai's docked back with its parent Musai, and we are away. Zaku 2. This unit developed from an enhanced... This is a unit developed from an enhanced beyond the MS-05. It is now the main mobile suit of our forces. Yes, it is, but that was not English. What the fuck was that line? I feel like hang on. I feel like I just had a stroke trying to read that. My brain shut down. Oh, reports from intelligence. The counteroffensive the Federation is planning is called Operation Odessa, and it is highly likely that the target is our Odessa mining base. You think? It's called Operation Odessa. They might attack Odessa. That's like if we called it Operation Normandy. Like, It's not the smartest. Operation Go Attack Hitler in Berlin directly with a tank. Like, I think they're gonna know. But in any case, it's time to head back to Earth and start helping the European theater largely here. We are over here in Europe primarily. Belfast, the Himalayas, well, Asia too, but this supercontinent here. This is Earth, of course. You see North America, South America, Africa, Australia down there, and then the mega, like, Asia-Europe continent. In any case, I will see you all in the next episode. That is all the time we have for this one. I hope people are enjoying this. I'm enjoying playing through it and blowing up some mobile suits. It's always fun. You know how much I love Gundam. I will see you all in the next video. Please be good to one another. Bye-bye for now.